Here we go. There we go. Now I can hear. Face is going to be just a minute. Music's on. Voice is on. How's Pokemon sounding? Hmm. Should be working. It's just a little quiet. Back with the people. The people in this. All right. So I wanted to build out United Wings tonight. So we're going to do that first. Give people a chance to arrive. Okay. So for starters, let's build it out. So what we need is all the Pokemon with United Wings. Wow, I have very few of these. How much does this cost? 120. That's negligible. Let me just make sure there's not a cool art. Okay. Hey, Duo, how's it going? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to have my face on for that. Hi, hi. All right, we're gonna start out with United Wings. Let's get this deck built. I want to see how well it works. Oh, I'm sorry, Duo. We'll get you subbed again. Don't worry. You're always gonna be a fan, and I know it. Okay. I wanted to. My buddy sent me a list that I could look at. And then Ralts Kirlia Gallade. This one's got full art. But it's 750. Nah, we'll get the full arts over time. 400 dust. That's okay. I came prepared to spend some dust. I'll always know you as one of my first fans too, Duo. I think I want to be on all four Ralts. 70 HP, 70 HP. I can't really use the attack, so what I care about is 70 HP and one retreat. All right, Ralts, and then Kirlia. So the reason we run Ralts at all is because of this Kirlia with Refinement. Discard a card. Oh, that's just pretty. We'll just use the regular one for now, though. And then we run one Gallade and none of the Gardevoirs. The Gallade we care about is, there's a few options. I like Buddy Catch a lot. You can search up a supporter, and that's just so that we can evolve to pump up our HP if we need to. Let's see, Murkrow. Let's see. So I need Dittos, Manaphy, and Squawkabilly. Ha! 750 versus 425 versus 425 versus 425. All right, I'm willing to spend the 750 on this Ditto. I love this. I might just run one. No, it's probably best to have two. Any other Pokemon I want to add? Manaphy and Squawkabilly, 1 and 1. Manaphy just to deal with Greninja. And Squawkabilly, we only care about on turn 1. I have both full arts. I just opened both full arts. We might have cut a Squawkabilly. All right, up next, we'll do the energies really quick. I need double turbos for these United Wings. But mostly I want to be attacking with Murkrow with this United Wings. So I need some dark. Well, let's get good art. Ooh, I have League Energies. You don't need a ton with just how much we're searching our deck. One reversal. Couple double turbo, because that's just kind of a risk. Alright, we'll start with 9 energies. And now we're going to look for everything that lets us discard. I thought I had one of these. Alright, one clap stadium. That way we can get rid of our Squawkabillies. Remove the... Make it so that people can't get rid of our... Kill our Squawkabillies. Because we only care about Squawkabilly on turn 1. We need Hisuian Heavy Balls. Might even be a deck with multiples. Cool. We want to discard from our hand, though. I like the Pal Pad when we're just digging this much. Focus up. I like access to a Raihan in a deck like this. We want all 4 Professors Research. Maybe more 4 Professors Researchers. I'll craft them eventually. I like this one. Get back to Juniper, though. Probably need a couple rescue carriers. Really just one. I don't know what this card does. Sydney. They reveal their hand, you pull 2 tools and stadiums out of it. Okay. Serena's just solid in general. Full art. Definitely need all 4 shoes. And all 4 Ultra Balls. Right, how are we doing on numbers? I just sorry to see how many cards are in this deck. Three slots left. See what other people are running. Ultra Ball, Rescue Carrier, Level Balls. Of course, need level balls. Level Balls and Boss's Orders. Let's just use Giovanni. Alright, now I need to make 3 cuts. I think Alright, we'll keep Serena and a Boss's Orders. And a 1 Pokestop. That's clean enough. We can get a Raihan for Zinnia's Resolve. Alright, let's try it. Oh, we gotta pick our stuff. I'll take requests for deck boxes and coins and the like. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, we'll use this one. We need the right sleeves for United Wings. And of course, the right coin. Feels wrong. We don't have a God of War. Ooh, Clara. Ooh, perfect. Oh, I didn't change the sleeves. I have Clara sleeves. Feel a little bad because I'm not running Clara, but not bad enough not to use it. Yeah, okay. I never get a chance to use the Clara sleeves, and she's a little evil. Let's try it. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. Bergmite. Need some Pokemon music up. Oh, that's just cute. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. Alright, so the goal of this deck is to dump as many Pokemon with the attack United Wings into our discard pile as possible. So Instalock. You get 20 damage for each Pokemon in our discard pile that has the United Wings ability. Let's just start with the Murkrow because we really want to hit. Alright, so this is a good tier 1 or high tier deck. This is not an ideal start with the Flamigos. First, we'll spin the Pokestop. Because we can already have all the access to these that we need. They do have Greninja, but I'd rather them commit to the Greninja first. I'll get the Ralts. I don't actually have to play Flamigo here. So I'll wait a turn. This is like the worst card to draw 3 of without using Instaflock. So 11 Pokemon is a tall order. Because 11 Pokemon would not one-shot this Shen Pal. But it's pretty reasonable to go for 6 Pokemon. And just attack for 120. Like 5 Pokemon to hit for 100, or 6 Pokemon to hit for 120 means it's lethal in 2 turns. And since our Pokemon are only worth 1 prize each to their 2 prizes, we'll be okay. All right, after this song, we're doing Pokemon music for a bit. Hey, Tyrant. So yeah, because in Pokemon, it's not necessarily one shot versus two shot. It's number of prizes per turn. So like this is 220 HP, so it's okay that we can't one shot it. But 6 Pokemon to deal 120 means that we two shot it, and that's okay as long as we have an attacker each of those turns. The one we're playing against and the one we're playing as. So we will need the Manaphy because of this Radiant Greninja. Discard 200G, deals 9 damage to 2 Pokemon. So the whole advantage we have is that our opponent can't draw 2 prizes in one given turn. Alright, we're just going to level ball for Kirlia. Evolve. And discard our hand. Quebec! It's work, but it's worth it. Choose. No, I don't want the Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly only does anything on turn 1. It can, but I run Manaphy, so yeah, I think I want Manaphy now. So let's start using some refinement. Discard a card, draw 2. Discard a card and draw 2. We're gonna pitch this Serena. Nah, we'll just pitch a Juniper because I can Palpad. I can Ultra Ball Palpad if I have to. There we go. Ultra Ball. And then we're gonna go ahead and Manaphy or Ditto is a little tougher. I think I need to be prepared to attack this turn. I should be setting up a Manaphy. All right, we're going to risk not setting up a Manaphy. We'll see if this works out. We're putting on Collapse Stadium just to deal with their stadium. I could Palpad. I don't really care about drawing another Professor's Research. So, United Wings for 120. AMTG, how's it going? So we dealt with the Skaters Park. Hopefully they don't have a second one. Usually this deck only has room for 2 or 3. It kind of depends on how much extra stuff they're running. So my Qianpao deck, I don't run the Palkia. I'm very pure. I run Radiant Greninja. I run 4 Frigibacks and 4 Qianpaos. And that makes my deck a lot more consistent against weird decks like United Wings. Oh, that sounds great. Nice steak dinner sounds great. I finally have Pokemon music to play for Pokemon Night. Yes, so United Wings says 20 damage for each Pokemon you discard pile with United Wings attack. So this is Dredge. We're playing Dredge right now. So United Wings, United Wings. I love it. So this is a good budget deck. But the only expensive card is Squawkabilly, which I think you get for free. And you only care about this card on your first turn. I mean, I'm having fun. And then Ditto lets us, this Pokemon can use the attacks of basic non-rule box Pokemon. And then Kirlia keeps cards flowing. Discard a hand, discard a card, draw 2. Oh, Articuno! I should look into Articuno because that's a basic. Articuno is a basic Pokemon that says discard 2 cards, draw 1. But it does give 2 prizes. You don't like this game, Duo? I love this game. You crazy, Duo. You crazy. Zinnia's Resolve is just... I love this art, but also discard 2 cards, draw 5. Very reasonable. Oh my god, Tyrant. I spent all day thinking about this primer. I'm gonna write the hell out of this. I'm so ready. That's really sad, duo. What if you didn't like the friend instead of Pokemon, swapped it, and then grew it out? Well, because Neon Dynasty is my favorite format. It's just fun to write about. Kind of. We should resolve first. We'll hold off. We'll hold on to our boss's orders. Or yeah, I like this. Great. We get to refine. I'd rather discard Watch Roll. Although it's not likely to matter because I probably am going to just end up discarding both. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to try to avoid missing an energy drop on any given turn. That's level ball. What is an orders deck? Hey, Night Dark, it goes great! I am up to 200 on United Wings, so if I get a Hisuian Heavy Ball for later, I can get that again. We'll play out a double turbo. So now I have the luxury of dealing lots of damage, while not at no point in this game will I risk giving up 2 prizes. Oh, every single deck needs boss's orders. Period. And boss's orders is going to be a part of the game forever. Murkrow, which is great because now I hit for 220. I love being able to sort now. See? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is all 12 United Wings Pokemon. The old version of this deck was Night March. It's really true, Night Dark. Yeah, they kind of checked out because I'm about to destroy them. So clean. Like, this is my perfect setup. Yeah, fair. Yeah, they just walked away. We don't need them. All right, we'll keep track of the record of this deck. Maybe I need a second collapse stadium. It's really important that I don't let Squawkabilly die. Duo, I think you'd enjoy it. Like, playing the Pokemon TCG is a very personal game compared to other card games. It's way more important that you know your deck and what it does and what it does well than any other given person's deck. Any other changes I want to make? More energies? I play Card Fight Vanguard. I like that game. That one's very clever and different. Anything I want to change? No? All right, let's play. I want to try and get 6 games in with each deck I'm testing. There's a few others I wanted to try out. I wanted to update my Meowscarada build. The Pokemon's not making noise for me. Is it making noise for all of you? Okay, I heard that. There's a little coin flip noise. This is a deck that wants to go first because I want to hit hard. All right. How about this? Did you hear all the clicking? Or the weep, 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 weep? Not what we want to start on. Maybe I need more collapse stadiums. All right, can you hear anything from the Pokemon game? Hmm. Oh my God, it's a mirror. That's unexpected. Checking shoes again. No. Then we ultra well level ball first. I can't get Flamigo. It's level ball. I just realized. We just grab our alts. Could Instaflock. Let me read this. We'll grab a Flamigo. No, if I had the second collapse stadium in here, I would grab Flamigo right now. But I just want Squawkabilly. Starting on Flamigo is bad. Yes, I would like to use Instaflock. Squawk and seize. Look at all these birds and Ralts. Ralts and Manaphy. I want to have my bench full, but I want to do it with a. I don't think they can one-shot this. Let's see if I'm right. We're going to put this down so that if they play a collapsed stadium, I get to discard my Squawkabilly because it's a huge liability in the mirror match. They only need 8 United Wings Pokemon in the discard pile to one-shot a Squawkabilly, and it gives them 2 prizes. So, like, me taking the momentum back is going to be pretty tough here. I'm betting on them not being able to one-shot Flamigo this turn. Because they need to get 6 United Wings Pokemon in the discard pile, and that's kind of tough. Ooh, there's a Vanillite here. There's a Vanillite here, everybody, if you want to grab it. Can you hear the Pokemon noises now? That could be fun, but I found that tabletop sims streams are just really hard to parse. All right, let me fix that audio. Still not playing? Hang on. Yeah, but I still like the... All right, I just removed it. Let me rebuild that audio source. All right. Hmm. Could be that it's just not compatible. You could hear it last week, though, right? One sec. I'm turning out the music for just a second. Oh, I can't get it to come across OBS at all? Alright, I can fix this after this game. Oh, sorry. Evolve? No! Alright, sorry. We're gonna go ahead and concede. Oh, what does this do? That's awesome. Alright, well, I can win even having skipped a turn just because of this Hovey. No, but that's not right. I left for 15 seconds. That's enough. I'm not counting this one in my loss counter, though. I want to put in another collapse stadium. I think that's more important even than the being able to make it so that squawkability isn't worth a prize is more important than Pokestop. And I don't feel like the PAL pad is necessary at all. Not when I'm running that Serena too. So now I've got a Serena for Professor's Research and Zinnia's Resolve. I could keep the Pokestop. Let's grab a Clara instead. Because I'm using her deck box after all. Wow, that's such a big button for just deleting your account. All right, we'll see. I'm gonna get some water and restart this, so we'll see if that fixes it. Otherwise, we'll give up on it. I do have to change my outfit today. All right, that did seem to fix it. You should be able to hear it now. Just gotta restart it sometimes, I guess. It's such a small thing, but it drives me crazy not being able to hear it. Like, I like my music, but I need punctuation when I play my cards. Because otherwise, I just drag the Pokemon, because nothing feels like it locks in. Alright, good start. Hopefully I'm going second, I don't actually know. Nope, looks like I'm going first. Yeah, it's really easy to upload a card game into Tabletop Simulator Duo. It's kind of nice. I like the Pikachu sleeves. Yes, and I get to go second. I like these sleeves. Somehow, so I feel like I never, even when I run 4 of it, I never start with the Battle VIP pass, but my opponent always has it. I can't play any more Magic until tomorrow. Well, no more drafts at least, because I'm Diamond 1, and I want to hit Mythic on stream. Alright, gotta get me a Manaphy. Ideally, a Flamigo would be the best draw. So I want to be able to hit for as much as I can this turn so I can kill it next turn. I'm sorry, knock it out. Put your back. I like Radiant Pokemon, just rare shinies. They didn't even play an energy, awesome. Hey, look at that. That's a Flamigo. Normal trekking shoes. Nice. We just want to fill our hand up as much as we can. We just want to watch roll because we'd love to draw another Murkrow. And a Squawkabilly. Hey, that's a Squawkabilly. First, the shoes. Yes. Push shoes again. So, well, this is the one per game. I wonder if it'll let me click the better full art. Doesn't look like it. I don't even think I want to Squawk and Seize this turn because I'm going to discard my hand next turn anyway. And I can't draw any more cards. I'd rather get rid of the Flamigo. Yeah, we'll just Unite Wings for 120. That is a nice noise for the Dark Attack. Boom. Big oomph on it. It's really important that we get to that 120 on turn 1 because they get to draw 1 prize a turn, but it's a pretty significant investment. We didn't get the Manaphy, which hurts a little, but if they just use the Greninja to take out 2 of our Ralts, they're going to be in trouble. So I don't think we have... Alright, 1 Murkrow, 3 Flamigos, and a Watchel. Puppy. They got their Palkia, so they can attack this turn even without the Arctibax. Arctibax is the one that lets them play all the water energies. They're thinking. I like the Lumineon full art. Pincho and Lantern. I thought there'd be more Pokemon hidden in here. mean, Iridale lets them get a... I didn't put any switches in. That may have been a mistake. I'm gonna have to just hit a double energy. I can hit a double energy. So Zinnia's Resolve is discard my hand, draw 5, or discard my hand and draw 7. So my hand's not relevant, I'll play the Professor's Research, but even if this last card is relevant, I'll play the Zinnia's Resolve. I want to be a little careful with the Collapse Stadium, just so they don't, Alright, so they did put out the Greninja, that's fine. I could also pull out the Baxcalibur and try and kill that. Not if I don't draw Boss's Order. They went for the Ralts, which is just rude. What a rude thing to do. How dare they? How dare they? Well, Ultra Ball. I'll just get a Ditto for now. I really want to one-shot this. We'll go get the Watch Roll. Nice. Anaphy. Ralts. Level Ball for a Ditto. I would have liked an energy too, but you can't have everything. How many energies am I down? 3 out of 9 energies. I have 6 energies left from 20 cards. And I'm going to see at least 3 of those cards this turn. Because of Kirlia. So whatever they send out, I can 2-shot the Palkia, kill the Xianpao. So I'm essentially treating this as 2 prizes and this as 2 prizes. Because these are the last 2 things I can one-shot. Oh, I miss a Spritzy. How big am I? Am I too big? I'll shrink a little. Just a teeny bit. There we go. How's that? Now you can even see how many prizes I have left. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered with the Manaphy after the Greninja was down. Right now I am hitting 4, 3, 6, 7, 140. So I need 2 more United Wings Pokemon in my discard pile. Hey Troy, how's it going? Good to see you, bud. What are you up to today, Troy? Ooh, Pokestop. Happy about that. Especially because I can play another collapsed stadium to discard that Flamigo. Pokemon weirds me out because it ties its head into a neck. Ties its neck into a knot. Bothers me. I think the Pokestop helps me a lot more than them. That's just cool. Alright, they're using their V-Star power. So once per game, they get to attach 3 water energies from their discard pile to a Pokemon. He's using the Aqua Return! Well played. Wipe up. Need more rescue carriers in here, just keep attackers flowing. Yeah, the Fusion Strike. So Fusion Strike Mew VMAX Tyrant is the purest combo deck in the format. Like, it really plays like a combo deck. You're trying to storm off as much as you can every turn. So like, many of the cards are for negative value. Like Cramomatic is a negative value card most of the time, but you still play it because you got to run your hand out as often as possible per turn. The reason people don't play it so much is that you can include one Drapion V, and that is all you need to beat the entire deck. It's a single card investment to beat it. And the Pokestop. Oh, damn it. I wanted both of those cards. We're gonna go Ralts, Murkrow. I didn't draw an energy this turn. Even with all the cards I drew. Which is a huge problem. That I don't have a solution for. I think they were really planning on me knocking this out. So it's fine. Yeah, Mew Fusion Strike is awesome. I'll show you how to get it. So you can buy it for coins. That's a coin, not a, gems? I don't remember which currency. You have to spend a currency to buy it. It is. It's many things. I love all the different attacks I can use. Although they're mostly United Wings. I did not draw the energy. Yeah, Mew deck is like, I don't find it, it's really fun to see and it's fun to do a few times, and then the first time your opponent just plays a Drapion and one-shots Mew VMAX twice, he wins the game in 2 attacks, feels bad. I've never seen this card before. Till the end of your turn, your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities. They didn't even play it to turn off my Ditto. It's an awkward game because neither of us apparently have energies. Even though only 4 of my energies are in my discard pile. I'm up to 80, 140, 160, 180. So I do one-shot the back Scalper. That's just lame. First we'll refine. think we refine again. I need dark energy here, and I can double turbo and retreat next turn. I think I might want to be on 4 double turbo just in case I have to retreat my Kirlia. We both had very awkward games. $220. 80, 140, 200. So I need one more of these in my discard pile to one-shot it. So I gotta pull up the Xian Pao first and then hit Palkia V. Yes! Don't need to draw. You're fine. Treat. I'm gonna blow this Palkia first. There it is. Took me a minute to find the attack, but I found it. Gotta be a little careful to down to 6 cards. I had to kill this before they evolved it, but now I can take 2 prizes off Xian Pao and 1 prize off one of these back Scaliburs. Look at this Ditto. Can you look at this Ditto? Find the Ditto in this picture. Can't find it, can you? It's got a perfect disguise. Yes! Reggie is Exodia. It's Exodia, but it doesn't win you the game. It just barely gives you an attacker. And that deck is so funny and really cheap and really cool. Yeah, look at this Ditto. It's perfect. You'll never find it. It could be this one or this one. It's not this one, but it's this one over here in the corner. See? Joe, just kidding. It's a Sudowoodo. I love this card. I love that they do Dittos like this. Ooh, I haven't seen this card. Signed Raihan. My opponent is really thinking through each and every one of their decisions and then still making them wrong. I'm gonna draw, they're gonna draw a prize. I'm gonna draw 2 prizes. Even if they retreat here and only get 1 prize, it's fine. Even if they put out Palkia V-Star and Subspace Swell Me. Maybe I should put in an expert belt. Down 1 boss's orders and that's it. But I'm down my Serena. With all 12, I hit for 240. So I'm gonna have to actually just hit this Palkia twice, I think. But then I'll lose. I need to draw. Okay, I didn't build the deck with enough boss's orders. I gotta put the Pal Pad back in. But that's why we're testing. Whew. much is so they had 60, 100, 140. They might have me here. I need to read Gallied again. Heavy ball. Oh no, I have to draw the boss's orders to have a shot. No, they got me. Doesn't have 160, so 60, 100, 140, 160, 180, 200. I have to deal less than 200 damage. I cannot. I don't remember if I run another triple energy. No, they got me. I don't have enough boss orders in the deck. If I didn't have this boss orders prize, I could dig through my whole deck to get it. I need the extra boss orders. Which is why I had the pal pad before. Alright, I'll put a pal pad back in these situations. Smug is good in a card game. I did a March of the Machine draft last night in paper. Double eight. There's a double eight here. Which I don't remember if I have. You need 2 double eights to evolve a double eight. I do. Cool. Interesting. No, they got me here. We'll go to the next one. Dang, that's 2 in a row. Alright, we'll try this deck one more time and then try a new one. Jubilee City, I don't know this one. I just keep finding out I have more gems in my inbox for Pokemon or for Magic. No, I want to go second. Need more manga to read. We can start the Ditto. Ooh, it's a Lost Box. I have no idea what this matchup is like. I feel like it's going to be weird because Sableye can actually knock out multiple Pokemon with one attack. I think Lost Box is the natural next form of Mew. I think Lost Box is the better version. So, who here knows what a donk is? Has anybody else ever heard the term donk in Pokemon? A donk is when you get to win the game before your opponent takes a turn. And it's tough to do because generally your opponent has the ability to take, like, here, watch. So they usually will play a basic Pokemon. For some reason, my opponent did not this game. We're gonna go get a Murkrow just to make sure I have one in the discard pile. Discard my hand, draw 7. And knock you out. No, what? Why? You could have just let me use the attack. I was gonna demonstrate what a donk was, but instead I did 0 damage. There used to be a Sableye that would attack for 50 for 1 energy, and you always got to go first as long as it was in play. All right, let's mix it up a little. I'm a little short on time. I'm sorry. I know it was a short stream tonight. But I do want to just hang out and play a little more. But I feel like this United Wings deck works. I wanted to get that Pal Pad. I think that single Pal Pad makes a big difference. We'll do 1 out, 1 in. We're going to go ahead and cut the reversal. And what do we put in the Pal Pad for? Is it just a Kirlia? Maybe go down to Squawkabilly. We'll cut the Squawkabilly. I don't mind that card, but really only ever want the 1. Oh, hang on, puppy. All right, I'm gonna get us into queue. All right. I don't know what I want to play. I've got too many decks. But let's do Solrock. Sorry about that. All right. So Lunatone is what we're going to start on. All right, we'll just start with the heavy ball, see what's in the prizes. We have a Mewtwo, that's pretty good. We want to get a Mewtwo, a Lunatone, and a Solrock down. Basic Pokemon have no abilities, but that's basic Pokemon V have no abilities, but regular Pokemon do. Let's grab a Solrock. Isn't it nice when you go second, but you don't have we might be able to go for a knockout this turn if we get enough energies in the discard pile. Maybe not, but that's okay. Fog Crystal for a Psychic Energy. We can Ultra Ball for a Greninja and keep going for it. Yeah, I like that. So the trick is getting 3 energies onto the Lunatone, which requires getting 3 energies into the discard pile because of Solrock. Or 2 energies in the discard pile. Done! Done! And then playing energy for our turn. I do love a turn 1 knockout. And if they happen to knock out our Lunatone this turn, which they might by evolving into Arceus V-Star, they already have that double turbo. So if they knock out our Lunatone this turn, then we can use our Raihan put energy onto Mewtwo, put energy from our hand, and just go ahead and one-hit KO it with Psy Purge. Judge! Haven't seen Judge in a while. Every Judge's bane. Arceus V-Star was like the biggest deck for a long time. What is that? Panic Mask. Okay. I do only hit for 270. So I'm probably going to hit both of them with level 2 Mewtwo if I can. I'm trying to click on it, but I can't. Ludon. I haven't seen this thing in a while. This is just a single strike big attacker. So they use Trinity Nova to get a KO and attach 3 energies. And I'm going to put a lot of work this turn into getting a Mewtwo V-Star up. Which I can just do if I have the V-Star. If I don't, I may lose, and that's okay. I need to hit a Lunatone, which I have because of the Fog Crystal, and Mewtwo V-Stars. So let's thin the deck first. Get my Lunatone out. And I'll grab a Psychic Energy because I can. Field cards. A lot of good draws here. Well, let's see if either of them are this card. Nope. Yes! Alright, so the way we do this now is stun energy, put an energy onto the Lunatone. And then we energy switch, slide that energy over to Mewtwo. We'll stun energy again. So they can't one-shot us with their Ludon V or V Max. So instead of using Psy Purge to deal 270, we'll Tracking Shoes. Level Ball. I don't need anything. Well, we're gonna Level Ball for another Soul Rock. Keep Lunatones. So the trick here is normally I'd attack for 270, but since the 270 doesn't knock it out anyway, we're gonna use our V-Star ability, which hasn't. So Star Raid hasn't been relevant in a while because we've been playing against EXs and not Vs. But when I Star Raid, I deal 120 to everything, and that means that this Lunatone will knock everything out for the rest of the game. So even though I have this 2-prize attacker in Mewtwo V-Star, which they get to just kill, they're gonna just one-shot this, that's fine. Maybe not this turn, but in general. But now, everything for the rest of the game is within one attack of Moon Kinesis. Because of this 120 I just did with V-Star. I'm weak to Dark, so they can one-shot me with Umbreon. They're not gonna. That's fine with me. Might even retreat here. No, it's too awkward. I need to get this off the board if I can. Alright, we'll conceal cards to dig for supporter. Ooh, Iono. I may end up using that just because I might not. Well, no, I don't want to give him 3 cards. I'm not really looking for anything right now. We're gonna pull both the energy off my Mewtwo. So that is 180 up to 300 here. And I'm drawing 2 prizes a turn for the rest of the game. They're only drawing 2 prizes one more time. Look at her! Every streamer relates to Iono because she's the Pokemon streamer. She's so cute. Alright, so 210 damage is enough to kill the Duraludon VMAX. I don't have any special energies in the deck, so that doesn't do anything. But that's only 7 energies. That's pretty... I think it's fun being behind on Pokemon lore, Tyrant. I think it's fun not knowing what all the Pokemon are and being surprised. It's like, oh, this one's a moon! Love that about Pokemon. But the most recent gen is like... There's not a lot that matters, but one of the things that matters is... Alright, so that is... Oh, I actually went overboard a little bit. Want another Lunatone? I'm out of energies in the discard pile. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum is when I played the most Pokemon, by a lot, actually. I want that Raihan. 330 is what this should hit for. I do need to draw that boss's orders. Alright. Two of these are psychic energies. One of them is a... Oh, it's a VMAX. Never mind. I forgot VMAX were worth 3 prizes, and that just wins me the game. I'm gonna play until at least 9:30 tonight. But I'm pretty tired because work was brutal today. Oh my god, so I went to work today, and my boss is trying to sell our store. Because it's just the two of us there. Like, the owner does not do much of the store stuff. And he was up there today and he surprised me, and he's like, hey, so I came up today because I've got somebody coming by to look at it, and they won't buy the store if you don't come too. And I'm like, oh, I guess that means I can ask for a raise. Yeah, very happy about it. It's been work's been pretty nice, but it is exhausting. Dude, I don't know if that was my coin or their coin. I just like Lilligant a lot, so I will always catch a Petalil if I can. I lost a friendship. Somebody stole my copy of... So we used to do Pokemon Club in high school, and we would always... Like, so back then, it was so hard to get items. It is. Like, I'm off tomorrow. I'm working Tuesday through Friday this week, which means I'm off all weekend. So I'll have 2 weekend streams this week, but not a lot during the week. So back in high school, we had something called Pokemon Club, and Pokemon Club was a concerted effort to make it easier for everybody to play Pokemon. Because back in the day, during Diamond and Pearl, like, it was really hard to get all the items. So my job was to farm the berries that reset EVs. And that made the game easier because they were really hard to grow. I actually used to write berry farming guides back in high school in 2009. But my job was to get all of the berries out of people that reset EVs. And that way, people could train however they wanted and then reset all of their effort values. But like, we would go to GameStop because our buddy worked there, and every time somebody traded in a copy of Pokemon, we would go in and we would loot all of the TMs. We would take all the different TMs out of the game, like, because Explosion was a really important competitive move, but you only got 1 TM per game. So and you didn't get it until like the 8th gym. So you had to beat the game to teach 1 Pokemon Explosion, and there was no other way to do it. So like, we had a whole farming thing go. We called it Pokemon Club. We didn't talk about Pokemon Club because we were high schoolers. And then they just made all the items so easy to get later on. Like, you can reset IVs now. Initial values can be reset. It's crazy. Alright, Shanpao, bring it on. I cannot one-shot a Shanpao. This is going to be rough because they can kill my Mewtwo V before it becomes a Mewtwo V star. And that's just hard to come back from, but not impossible. Let's start it with a heavy ball. Whiff, but that's okay. All trainers, just good to know. It's also good to know how many cross switches are going to be for me to get to. This deck wants to go first. So hopefully they can't one-shot my Mewtwo after the Iono. That was hopefully disruptive enough. So just grab a Solrock and pass. Not a great start, but a functional one. We're down one cross switcher. It's important to keep track of your cross switchers. We're gonna have to discard it to Professor's Research. I love cross switcher. I like these cards that you need two of to play it. There used to be one that was Pokejar and it would cycle. So you could play it to draw a card, or you could play two to computer search. Go get any card out of your deck. Yeah, the V-Star builds are good. I need Manaphy in this deck, because Greninja is a way for it to come back. So assuming that they play perfectly, this turn they will knock out my Mewtwo V. Next turn, they will grab a Greninja and kill knock out two more Pokemon. And that's not something I can recover from. Just being down 4 prizes before I draw a prize. Against some decks I can recover, but not this one because they have unlimited energies. So they're hitting for 120 right now. They already used their Shivery Chill. They need 4 energies. 3 energies hits for 180. 4 energies hits for 240. So if they have the 4 energies, I will lose. Oh, I don't know. They've Professor's Researched already. Yeah, they got me. We'll go to the next one. I don't feel like sitting here because it's going to be... I want to switch decks. Ooh, what do we get? Oh, neat. We get to open some packs. 4 of them. Quaxley. Earth and Power. Just 3 energies, 160. That's fine. Therapeutic Energy. Oh, it's a full heal energies. Earthworm. It has 3 metal energies. It has 230 HP. Good for a basic. And deals 130. That's interesting. It's true. The greatest reward, it turns out, is stuff. Just stuff. That's kind of cool. Slim Screw is 1 energy per 120 if you have no cards in your hand. There used to be a Yanmega. Yanmega Prime was Girafarig evolves into Farigiraf. I don't know. I don't mind getting stuffed. Alright, Pokemon Go. I like that they did a Pokemon Go set, actually. Pokestop. Moltres Go. Your basic fire attacks. Except any Moltres. Do 10 more damage. Okay. Doesn't apply to itself. And then Blissey. Look at this Blissey guarding the gym. Blissey is always guarding the gym. Hey, Hatter. How you doing? Thank you. I'm well hydrated. Play Shock Troops. I love this deck. How you doing today, Hatter? Good to see you. We both just ate a whole bottle of ketchup. It's going to be a fair fight. All of the expressions in this game are so hopelessly sarcastic. What am I playing? Shock Troops? No, Shock Troops wants to go second. Hatter! Why are you always in so much pain? Hatter, stop being in pain. It's an order. I'm ordering you. No more pain. Gardevoir. This is a good matchup. Gardevoir decks have a lot of trouble dealing with speed. Once they set up, they deal with just about everything. This one is the worst. Oh, you can't even see it, huh? Oh, can you see my expressions? Hang on. Yeah, you can. Close enough. Well, Hatter, if you want me to do a play-by-play, you can put me down next to your head and rest. But yeah, cutting your caffeine is really tough. Have you tried green tea? Are you having to cut your general caffeine intake, or just coffee specific? The old triple Ralt start. That you can tell someone was serious is all of the psychics. Insomniac, hey! Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? I'm Scuffle. We're playing some Pokemon. Let me know if you have any questions. We're just trying out different decks today. We'll start out with a tandem unit. So against this deck, you want to be able to hit hard early, get out a Mareep for your Flaffy. So we do want a full setup here. So we want Pachirisu eventually, and we want Regieleki now. And Pachirisu is just important because it hits for roughly 140 with the Regigigas V, but it only offers them one prize, and that's really important. Let's see if we can get a knockout this turn. It's really hard for them to knock me out even with the Gardevoir on turn 1. And they don't tend to run things that deal with the Forest Seal Stone. So like Lost Box runs the Lost Vacuum. So you don't want to put your Forest Seal Stone out early, but against, you can hold your Star Alchemy for later. So first we're gonna Electric Generator. If we didn't hit it, I would be willing to get it onto Regigigas V. I'm gonna put Bravery Charm down because Bravery Charm puts us up to 250 HP, which makes it really hard for them to one-shot us with the Gardevoir with that, because they have to take so much damage to do it. Oh, thanks, Royce. How you doing? Well, at least you still have some, but yeah, I'm sorry, Hatter. That sucks. We'll belt here. I don't think this actually does anything to this deck, though. All right, we're not going to belt because they don't... So some of these decks run Zacian V, which that's the only one that we really hit. We actually do want to be able to attack with our Regieleki in this matchup, but you don't always. I shall hydrate, Royce. Thank you. Yes, Electric Generator. So a lot of the electric decks tend to be Turbo Electric Generator, which is spinning a wheel, which I love. You just spin it and you hope to get both electric energies in your top 5 cards. It's not horribly likely as the game goes on. So I like to run Mareep and Flaffy to go with it. You know, Insomniac, I didn't realize that energy drinks had less caffeine than coffee. I'm a coffee person. I usually have a cup of coffee in the morning and a cup of tea in the afternoon, and then I have more coffee on competitive days. Yeah, Hatter's a hard worker. Hatter works long hours, so it makes sense He's got to be on for a long time. But yeah, I'm glad you're done. I think it's good for you in the long run, Hatter. I'm really sorry, though. It still sucks. I love this. I started adding hard charm because Daijobu was adding hard charm, and it just plays so well. Like, I don't run as many as she does, but it's really handy. 250 is so different from 200. Like, it lets me survive a Miraidon shot or an opposing Raikou. Yeah, but Sugar, it keeps you at a nice baseline level. Look at this person. Look at all their full arts and their derpy battle VIP passes. That's fine. I still have my Star Alchemy on Regigigas. This is valuable. Royce, the key word there is arguably. If they pull out a Gardevoir, I'll boss's orders it. But otherwise, I hold this for boss's orders. Yeah. Yeah, caffeine is the only reason, when I lost my medication, it's the only reason I stayed, well, mostly sane. Right, let's divvy these out. Let's get everything within 1 energy of attacking as quickly as possible. Ooh, Arvin. I want to access my Flaffy, which means maybe just Ultra Ball. Or I can grab an emergency switch. And we just grabbed Choice Belt because I can discard it to an Ultra Ball. No, both of my Flappies are prized. I didn't check that beforehand. That was a mistake. We'll hold on to the Regieleki. I'm not going to play the Regieleki yet because you don't want to play this until you need it because of how likely your opponent is to just pull it out and one-shot it. And giving your opponent access to 3 prizes in 1 attack is a bad idea. So we're just going to keep everything within 1 turn of attacking. I'll play energy out on this Pachirisu next. Where is the music coming from? Good music. Oh, it's just coming from outside. That's all. It's good stuff. Yeah. No, I used to take ADHD medication. I don't have ADHD medication. Now I just have caffeine and it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's the American way. So they're looking to just rare candy up to a Gardevoir and knock me out in 1 hit. But that's easier said than done. I'm actually surprised that they didn't rare candy up here. I like this emote. Alright, so this is their core, Psychic Embrace. As often as they like during their turn, they can attach a Psychic Energy from their discard pile to one of their other Pokemon, but they have to put 2 damage counters on it. So, they're going to pull this up, 60 plus 30 more, which means to get to 250, they need 5 energies, 300. No, 5 energies is only 210. They need 7 energies, which means they have to put 140 on their Zacian, which means I can Pachirisu. Wow, out of 4 cards in there, 2 of them are Flaffies. Half of my remaining prizes are Flaffies. What is Skull Crusher? Alright, so 140. Aw, thanks, Royce. I'm glad you like it. It's a good slogan. Charlie knows. Oh, you wanted your Charlie. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? They're drawing a lot of cards, but I don't think it gets them out of this. So they're hitting for 270 right now. I'm having a really nice time. I'm about to kill this Zacian. Or another. Oh shoot, I meant to put up their aura. Well, I don't want to give up my boss's orders right now. We're in a tandem unit. Probably not going to get anything, but I want to see my deck. Got another Raikou. Wait. Go back. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Yeah, okay, so both of my Flappies are prized. Still very improbable. I just had to know. Damn. We're gonna fail to find. I can clear that back if I need to. I need new cards. Let's Iona. I can use my... we're gonna Star Alchemy this turn just to make sure that I have access to it next turn. We've got a boss's orders for next turn. Now, even if Iona, I'll have it. Let's set up another fast attacker. I'm just gonna Lightning Wall for the knockout. It makes me really hard to kill. They can boss order something out, but they're not gonna know what. It's very hard to keep me from drawing 2 prizes this turn, but they can do it because I have to deal 310 damage. 310 is tough. 220, I can get 250. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it this turn. So they have a 1 chance to knock out 2 Pokemon in 2 turns. And they can do it with this Gardevoir twice. So this is exactly the same damage as before, and I have 300 HP now, effectively. A Champions Festival. That's cool. I just like normal coffee. Aldi. I'm down to 8 cards in the deck. Looks so out of place. Everything is max shiny but the battle pass. I love these full art Gardevoirs. Research Assistant Gardevoir is pretty happy, but Happy Family Gardevoir is an EX. Alright, sending out the ones for your tree. We got the Flappy. I can one-shot the Gardevoir. Can I one-shot... The Raikou also attacks for 220. If I can one-shot the Gardevoir, I can win. I just don't think I can. I can Regieleki next turn. Yeah, just being down the Flappy for so long hurt a lot. Let's just attack with our Pachirisu. That way they have to at least have a boss's orders to beat me. One more energy here. Now everything can attack next turn. I could also just Battle Claude. But they can win here. All they need is a boss's orders and a big attack. Which they have the big attacker. There you are, Flappy. I can't believe both Flappies were prized. Yeah. So this right now one-shots my EXs. What they need is boss's orders. And they know it. Question is, do they have any more? Because they don't have as much room as a lot of these decks. So there's a chance they're only running 2. There's a chance that they're running 3 and 1 is prized. If they don't have it right now, I win. And if they do, I lose. And it's that straightforward, which is kind of nice. I'm okay with it. They got energies in the deck. Oh, sure thing, Night Dark. Let me get that in there. If you have something you want from the prize wall, Night Dark, let me know and I'll put it on or endeavor to get it. Like if there's a single or a board game. That goes for everybody who is gaining points like this. I haven't also, I owe people, the last tournament, I don't have the tickets in yet. I got you. I want you to be it. That's exactly what this is for. Glow rewards for viewership. I'll send you packs if you want them. Oh, do they not have it? I just assumed they would have it. Awesome. Evolve. Energy. We'll just Dynamotor. They could boss's orders, but we're not going to because it's mean. It has 120 HP left. We're going to hit for 250. You're very sweet, Night Dark. I really appreciate you building up all those points. Alright, I got time for one more game. We got there. That was a fun one. Usually those games aren't so close, but they knew what they were doing. You have more than that, Night Dark. I think you're up to 50 now. You might only be at 40. I don't know if your last pack ever arrived, so I did not charge you those points. I forgot to ask you. We're having some trouble getting it to you. But if there's a digital game you want, if there is something you want from my prize wall, we'll make it happen. Not gonna spy it here. How close am I, though? Alright, last game. Any requests for a deck that they want to see? Don't be sorry. It's your prize. I want to get you your prize. We'll try again soon. Post office was really struggling. But no, I didn't charge you your points for that. I don't know what I want to play. I have too many decks. All right, last game of the night. Let's just... No, I should play ranked. Here's the prize wall. It is public knowledge. Sure thing. So my Shen Palace, you may have, like... All right, so my Shan Pao list is much more streamlined. I found that's so difficult, Night Dark. I like all my decks. So when I'm alone, I play a deck until I lose, and then I go to the next one in the row over and over again. I guess I should do that here too, huh? All right, so my Shan Pao deck is very streamlined. I cut the Palkias. I cut the Quaxleys. I'm running one Bibarel. But I'm running all 4 Shan Paos because that is the most powerful attacker, and I want to get it online. And we have trouble against stuff like Alolan Vulpix V-Star. That deck is really tough. But most mainline decks, it gives us a really good advantage against, especially the Mirror. That's why we're doing the pure Shan Pao lines. Also, we're not running like Luminion, even though Luminion is solid, because while Luminion does a lot over the course of the game, it also gives your opponent 2 prizes really easily. Like a Gardevoir can attack for 190, a Miraidon can attack for 220. We really want to go first if we can help it. So losing the die roll hurts, but we'll manage. However, sometimes you still don't draw your Shan Paos. So this matchup is normally really tough, but we're usually streamlined enough that we can make it happen. I just need to draw in a basic to switch into, and a... I think that's a good idea. Like, I like the Arceus. But I don't know. It always feels like such a liability to have anything other than Shan Pao as a start. Losing out on the V-Star ability hurts. But like, normally I'd be really happy with this. Ooh, there's a Mischievous here. I want the Mischievous. Really bad draw. On the other hand, this Raikou can't kill us. So, energy down, pass. We run extra switches so we can use multiple Shivery Chills a turn. But if we don't draw a rare candy, we lose. We need a rare candy or a supporter to dig for a rare candy. We are running all 4 back Scalpers just to maximize our chances of having it on turn 2. Judge, thank you. Really appreciate the Judge. I like this version of the Electro deck too because like it's resilient to things like Radiant Greninja. They do now, Night Dark. In the new Pokemon games, they've got like just okay candies. They just call them candies, and they give you experience. Regular candies just give you experience. Nice. I think we just need to go get a Greninja. And we're gonna thin the deck a little. These are the energies we won't draw. Concealed cards. Possible goes to Ultra Ball first. Awesome. Rare candy. Back Excalibur. Oops. And rare candy. And it's worth setting up a second one just so that you don't get blown out by the fleet-footed. So 60, 120, 180. We cannot fail to get this knockout this turn, which means we got to do a kind of not great play. Like we have to get this knockout this turn or we're going to lose the race. So we're going to go get a Shan Pao. And this deals 180, but if I play out the second Xian Pao and retreat, which is only one because of my opponent's beach court, we can go get another one. And we get a Shivery Chill again. Oop. Super cool. Two more. Hail Blade. Hail. They don't have a good attack yet. They can get a good attack. There's a lot of draws they can have that lets them attack. But they don't have it yet. We're gonna have to use some Shivery Chills and an Iono. Well, we Iono first, but we actually want to draw energies. This is a tough matchup for them just because we're not actually weak to electric, even though you'd think we are. We're weak to steel. Oh, they're discarding. They're not pulling up a V. So this is great for us because it means they can't use the boss's orders this turn. But even if they kill our Xian Pao, then we get to put up another one, Shivery Chill, and hit for 180 currently. But we want to up that a little. And we did have to give up one of our boss's orders in order to make that attack happen, because we were just short on cards in general. And I decided to keep the Iono to reset my hand over the boss's orders, because we are one of the few decks that can one-hit KO our Regieleki VMAX. Most decks can't do that. They're really spreading their energies out. I'm okay with it, though. They hit their electric generator, that's fine. So most of the time you'd want to set up a Radiant Greninja because it has free retreat from the beach court, and it lets you delay the decision on which Pokemon to send up. But since we want to be able to retreat into a second Xian Pao with this deck, we're going to do this first. What is Iono? Reset their hand. We net 2 cards and reset their hand, which they presumably wanted to play some of the prizes they drew. Oof. They're very chill. Alright, so that is only 180. I can retreat and get it up to 1, 2, 3, 4 energies, which is 240 again. I think it's worth just shuffling in 3 water energies at this point. Yeah, at 6 energies, that's worth it. Retreat. Do it again. If I had 1 more energy, I'd use the concealed cards, but I don't. And right now, we're very vulnerable because we only have 1 Baxcalibur. So if they pull up the Baxcalibur and then one-hit KO it, which they can do, we're in a lot of trouble. But they need to be able to put 2 energies down in 1 turn when they're already down a lot of their electric generators and have a boss orders. So that's just really difficult to do both of those things in 1 turn when we just reset their hand to 4 cards. Because even if they had a boss orders, they probably held it in their hand before. But we don't have our emergency fix for their the worst case scenario here is they knock out our Baxcalibur and are able to attack in the same turn. So Raihan lets them attack this turn. But we get to one-hit KO this Regieleki VMAX. So it only takes 6 energies to one-hit KO a Regieleki VMAX. And 6 energies in this deck is coincidentally 1 superior energy retrieval and 1 Shivery Chill from a Xian Pao. It's not coincidental at all. So even though we have no energies in hand, we are assuming that we have 6 energies with which to knock out this VMAX. And that's besides whatever other cards we draw. But we are going to get to 7 energy because we get to go get another Xian Pao with our Irida. So put up Xian Pao, Shivery Chill, Irida, retreat, Xian Pao, superior energy retrieval. So when I say it's important to know your deck when you play this kind of deck, that's what I mean. Like, know how many energies you have access to at any given point during the game. So, shivery chill. 1, 2. Irida. Christian Pow. And a superior energy retrieval. Super cold. Shen Pow. And we did check to make sure we still have 2 energies in the deck. Which is just an important thing to know. You do run out of energies pretty fast with the Shen Pow out. Nest Ball. Ridgebacks. I set a Bidoof against the decks that are single prize attackers, like Gardevoir. Bidoof is really important in those decks. Super cold. Am I short on energy? Did I do my math wrong? 7 times 6, 420. We're good. That was 7 times 4 for a second, which is only 280. But we're good. Dude. Why can't I? There we go. 420. Blaze it. All right, we got it. That's just something you say when you knock out Pokemon. It doesn't mean anything else. And we drew 7 prizes this game. Don't let anybody tell you different. And there's our Pipperel. All right, pretty good record tonight. We did lose 2 games with United Wings while we were figuring it out. But we figured it out pretty well. If I want a pack, I'll open the pack. Nope, not tonight. Oh, let's change our clothes. That's a good last thing to do. Really quick, let's see who's on. If there are any other Pokemon streamers, I don't mind going to them, but I'm going to go check for Troy. Oh, let's go say PJ again. PJ. You're welcome, Night Dark. I'll be back tomorrow. So I have a schedule out tomorrow, but tomorrow is Peeps and Keeps, and we're hitting Mythic in Arena. So tomorrow we're playing Magic. During the week, it's going to be some Hollow Knight. I'll find a night to do Hollow Knight. And then weekend is going to be Magic again. I want more customization options. I want red eyes. I don't like those glasses. I don't like these glasses. These glasses are bad. Ooh, tux shirt. Can't I just have a real tux? I want to wear a suit, damn it. All right, everybody. Tomorrow is Magic. It's going to be an evening stream. I'll post a time as soon as I know it. I don't know which Peeps and Keeps I'm going to do, but it'll probably be around 4 tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably going to be around a 4 o'clock stream tomorrow, and it's Magic the Gathering. All right, let's go see PJ. He's in the middle of a Lord of the Rings draft. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. Really? That's lame. Girls should be able to wear suits. I'll take a look, though. Girls just look good in suits. All right. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.